Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Season 6. This is Race 1 in Season 6, so we're continuing on. First race was at Rome, and we're doing Honda CRZ touring car. So here we go, away at Rome. First race of the season, we did 4 races in the Hondas, then we did 4 more races in another car, and 4 again in another car after that to make 12 for the season. We've got a big grid this race, we've got 13 people. So Gran Turismo lets you have 16 in a lobby, so we've got 13 here, so we've got a pretty big grid this time for the first race of the season. So we'll go past Renee there, so she's new this season, and she'll go right the outside of her. We've got Mike and what's his name, Brian. Mike and Brian battling away there. Mike giving them a few bumps and taps, so I managed to sneak up the inside there while they're having their own little battle. So they're coming back up the inside here. I'm stuck in the outside, Brian's up the inside, I'm going to get back round the outside of him there. Down the straight, should have chipped in the third, but for some reason I stayed in the fourth. So following Tristan down the straight, he seemed to have a bit of a bad run at that hairpin there. So following Tristan down, the track gets quite tight here, single file through this kind of chicane. I was taking a bit cautious, probably a little bit too cautious if I'm honest. Brian went right up the back of me. Nice rear suspension, my car's damaged. Brian's car's a bit damaged as well. Well, I would guess it is anyway. So wasn't the best bit there, but still managing to go on. So following Nathan in here around the final 2 turns. There we go. I peel off to the right though, need to get into the pits, obviously damaged a bit much, but whoa, there we go. Somebody was going off in the distance there. Now we run the next lap, I'm down in 10th place. Got everybody to catch up and all the work to do. But looky here, loads of people in the pits. Passed into 9th, into 8th, into 7th, into 6th, and then into 5th. 5 places down the start of finish straight. Everybody else must have had a nightmare of a second lap. Passing Tristan now, he had a bit of an incident as well, so up to 4th place there. See, we come on to lap 6 now, out of the final corner. Down the straight you can hear Tristan coming along the side. He's coming to pass on the left. There you go, there's his orange alloys. Tristan goes up the inside of the left there. So just stuck up behind him. He's had a bit of a shunt from behind. The back of his car's pretty damaged there. So we go around the second and third corner, long right hander. So just sit behind Tristan, see if I can make a move on him again. He's got fresher tyres than me, but only by 2 laps, so that shouldn't make too much of a difference. Then we go into the hairpin here. If it is a hairpin, I don't know if it's called a hairpin actually, just a tight right hander we'll call it. So down the straight we go, down the back straight. Just sit behind Tristan here, not close enough to make a move. Even if I was, this is the tightest section of the track, so can't get 2 cars through here. Both of us seem to get a pretty good line through there. Tristan got a better one, he's got a bit more of a run up the hill here. So sit behind Tristan. This is actually my favourite part of the track. Took me a few laps to get into it though, to get a good run on everybody. Just sitting right behind him here. Managed to get a good run on Tristan this time around. Through the final corner. He went a little bit wider, I managed to get a good line through there, right up behind him down the straight. Just sitting in the slipstream, sitting it, and peel out at the last second. So round the outside we go, round his right hand side. So I've got the outside for the first corner. So still holding it. Tristan's still there, as you can see by the positions on the left. That tap on the wall there, that kind of faulted my move past him. So Tristan still has the place. So we go long left hander here, on the way up to our tight right hander, not the hairpin, the tight right hander we're going to call it. So sit behind him. I got that quite wrong, went way too deep there, and that let Tristan get away over the next 2 laps. Here we go, on towards the end of this lap. I had a bad exit around the final corner. Daz, he came back for this season. He goes right past me down there, down the start finish straight, ducking behind him. He's swerving, trying to get away, so I don't get a slipstream. There we go, just sitting right in this bumper now. Here we go into turn 1, not really anywhere. I wasn't really kind of close enough to make a pass there, just show up the inside, backed out of it. Lost a little bit of time though, but I'm going to try and make that back. There you go. Not really anywhere to make a pass on Daz there. So this is towards the end of the lap. Daz runs a bit wide there, I managed to get quite close to him. So around the final corner, both take that pretty well. So I'm right behind Daz right now. down the start finish straight. Got a bit of a slipstream on him, catching his draft, pull out to the left. Bit of a lag there from the game, but still on his left hand side here, sticking up the inside. He's got the inside for the next corner, so just let him take it. He runs way too deep. I managed to come back up the inside there, but again clipped the wall that stopped me from getting past him. But I'm still going to make an effort, still sitting right behind him. So let's see what we can do now. So we come up to the right hander here, tight right hander. So both take a pretty decent line through there, so not really made any time up on them. And disaster! Clipped the wall of the left front there, so had to go in the pits. Got that all fixed up, came out of the pits in 10th place, sitting now behind Brian. So as you can tell, as you remember from the start of the race, he didn't have the best start either. He actually went in the pits at the same time as I did on lap 2. So got right up behind Brian there though. The game thought we were going to have a crash, so it put us invisible. Thought we were going to have a big crash. But no harm done there, I'm still sitting behind him. Here we come to the tight right hander, just shot the inside, not really any chance to make a move there. Some more lag. He's in America and I'm in Scotland, so there's a bit of a difference there. Right, here we go down the back straight here, sitting behind him. This is where the track gets tight again, if you remember. So there's not really anywhere to make a move, so just sit behind him. Hopefully he'll make a mistake. But no, we both took that pretty well. I think Brian took that a little bit better than I did, but I'm still right behind him. So down the sweeping right hander here into the two lefts, into the final two corners into our right. So we're sitting right behind Brian here. There you go. See, I get a good run on him there. Like I said, that's probably one of my favourite parts of this track. But I got it wrong, kind of caught the curb on the outside there, so that lost some time. Still to pull me in. But down the start finish straight here, not close enough to make a move with the slipstream. Use that to catch up anyway. So you go into turn 1, the quick left kink. Turn 2 and 3 here, the long right hander. Clip the wall on the outside, but there's no harm done. Trying to get Brian's inside here. Not really anywhere to move. He kind of shut the door, so just see if I can make a move now into the tight right hander or down the back straight. We're not close enough to make a move, but Brian runs wide. I get a tighter line, so right up behind him here. So just have a look. Obviously not going to overtake, it's too tight, but have a look anyway, make him worried. So just backed off a little bit to give him the corner. I think I backed off a little bit too much there, but that didn't matter so much. Brian made a bit of a mistake there. He ran a little bit too deep into the corner, so caught up. My mistake kind of wasn't so bad after all. Caught up with him here into my favourite part of the track now. Catch up with him again. So Brian goes wide. I managed to duck up the inside, make the move stick up to 9th place. So now I have to set about catching Phil. But no, Brian comes straight back up. He must have actually got a good exit on the final corner, even though he ran wide into the second last corner. So Brian gets past. So I've got to do it all over again now. So you go turn 1, turn 2, Brian goes wide. I managed to dive up the inside and made the move stick that time. So now, a couple laps later, I managed to catch up with Phil. Phil gives me an easy pass. Phil goes into the pits there, so that was easy enough to get 8th place off Phil. Catching up now with Bill. He was the one, if you remember rightly, who came second in the season 5 championship overall. So he's quite a good racer. So catch up with Bill now down the start finish straight. Got a good tow from Bill down there, and he lets me take the inside there. So he wasn't fighting. He must have had his tyres must be quite a bit worn out. I've put in twice, whoever, because of damage. So that was a pretty easy manoeuvre from Phil there. So past Daz in the pits, move up to 6th place. Skip forward a few more laps now. Managed to catch up with Nathan. Don't know what happens to Nathan there. He got really slow at that final turn. So get his slipstream for the short while. He pulls across, but can't block me there. So I managed to get 5th place. So we go ahead to pit in now. My tyres were worn out. That's lap 28 and out at 31. So down in 7th at the moment. Just leave the pits. So you go there, back marker passing there. that was the leader, one of the leaders, sorry, and then there's Phil now. So it's Phil passing for 8th place. We're both invisible because we're a lap down when the penalty system is on, so that puts us invisible. Following him down now to the part of the track in the back straight here. Should be pretty easy. With him being invisible, to get past him, kind of just go straight through him, so it's sort of the best way or the most racing way. I don't even know the right way to say about that, but what has to be done has to be done, really, yeah. So didn't actually get past him there in the end, but I came up to this part of the track here. Like I said before, my favourite part, so I like to take the tatter lines there and catch them on the bounce over the curbs, like I have done. So we go, just go through right in the final corner there. But just like last time when I caught up with Phil, he actually peels off into the pits. So up into 7th place now though, so got Nathan ahead and try and catch him. So skip forward another lap now. Actually managed to pass Daz in the pits there, so up to 5th place. Skip now towards the end of the race. This is around the last few corners. Nothing actually happened of any interest at all, so just keeping my position, try not to be too slow, so Bill behind couldn't pass me, and managed to do that successfully in the end. Across the line, 5th place. Bill is actually just behind me, he can pass me here. But it was a good race, decent start of the season. Good to see a good turnout as well from all the guys, so 13 people. I managed to get 5th. It was quite a tough race, fought it out as well. But here we are, going to the pictures now for you, just a couple of pictures from the race. I'll leave the standings as well after the pictures as well. So thanks so much for watching. I'm going to make some more videos soon about the season 6 in our Sunday League, so be sure to subscribe, and you'll get the videos as they come. So thanks so much again. I'll leave the links in the description below, and enjoy your day. Bye bye.